Marie Diaz has traveled the globe and has met, interviewed, and has uncovered methods used by some of the most successful people in the world. She's a published author, global keynote speaker, philanthropist, and entrepreneur. She's been recognized by D Magazine and Ernst & Young as one of the 38 top entrepreneurs in Dallas, Texas, and on a national level was honored and recognized in 2014 by Inc. 500 magazine as the #1 top fastest growing HR strategy firm in the nation, #3 fastest growing women-owned business in the nation, and #26 top fastest growing business in the nation. Amongst other publications, she has been consistently recognized for the past 2 decades.
Hi everyone, my name is Marie Diaz. I am the Chief Visionary Officer for CEO Clubs Impact Worldwide. CEO Clubs is about building legacy, and we're based on the premise that the greatest power on earth is a concept or an idea that inspires others to be greater than who they are, to lead and motivate others, and to help others achieve their lifelong goals. And today on the Entrepreneur Mindset Show, I have this wonderful guest. He's a CEO, entrepreneur, and helps others succeed. So please help me welcome Steve Conwell. Steve?
Hey, Marie, thanks for having me.
Well, I am so excited. We've talked and worked together before. You are also the president of XPX, Dallas-Fort Worth, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. The Exit Planning Exchange chapter in Dallas, and glad to have you as a member. And I was speaking a couple months ago.
Yes, absolutely. Now, today we're going to talk a little bit about this amazing event that's happening November 15th. It's just like right around the corner, right?
Yeah, we're very excited. Just the whole entrepreneurial community, between companies starting to middle market firms, and bringing them all together to talk about what it means to be extraordinary.
Yeah.
And to rise above.
Rise above where we are today, because in this day and time, we've got so much going on with the political climate the way that it is, healthcare reform, and just business owners and entrepreneurs, the C-suite, just wondering, what's next and how can they be inspired to do great things with all the stuff that's happening, right?
Yeah, it's trying to figure out in this economic and political landscape, how do we navigate it? How do we continue to grow our market share? How do we create an excellent organization in times of turbulence? So we're very excited to bring this on the bus together now.
Yeah, I'm so happy that you're my partner. I hate to say in crime because we're not doing anything wrong, but we're out there making things happen with partners who are going to be part of this conference. So if we look at November 15th, we came together probably 4 or 5 months ago talking about the need for not just our organizations partnering together, but the need to bring special, amazing people that have their own businesses and their own processes that they're helping leaders succeed to a higher degree of success. And so during that time, we just kind of, between the two of us, really looked into our contacts and said, who do we think is amazing, right?
Yeah, I mean, who can you bring that just encapsulates excellence in what they do, that's got the skins on their knee, has learned how to crawl, walk, and run,
right?
That can help other business owners navigate this. And a lot of it is that experience over time. Right? We remember the tech bubble and internet bubble crash. We remember 2008. How do you navigate these turbulent times, and how do you come out of it on the other end so that you're not only growing and scaling, but you're maximizing your enterprise value in case you'd like to exit downstream?
Absolutely. And there's that old saying, you really know who your friends are when the downturn comes around, because they're the ones helping you get through it, and they're there in the good times, but they're there being your partner the whole way through. And so today we're going to do a little bit of a different thing with our podcast and show with the Entrepreneur Mindset. We're going to go into the audience and look at some of our speakers, some of our sponsors, and we're going to ask them why they chose Excellence Above the Ordinary Leadership Summit to come and be a part of, because this is about helping to make people more amazing than they already are. But our leaders that are going to be part of this conference, they've been in every opportunity, but every probably years of stuff that they've had to go through too. Yeah. So they know it, they've done it, and they're going to help people at this conference just excel to another higher level. right?
Yeah. It's really exciting because greatness is born out of learning from your mistakes,
Yeah.
right? You don't become excellent. I mean, sometimes out of happen chance, people get lucky, but I always believe that luck is hard work, which we've talked about, and taking those mistakes and building them upon each other to get to those new levels. And I think the partnership and this opportunity, why we work so great together and putting this on, is because you don't do it alone. Right? You
Yes.
bring in great partners strategically. You have conversations with other people who've been in your shoes and have been there and done it before. And this is why we wanted to bring this together to say, hey, let's help the entrepreneurial community out there because life is tough right now. So how do we help them get to that next level, but also work together and start to form new relationships and new partnerships to achieve more greatness?
That's exactly right. It's not just about inspiration. It's actually about execution, right? Okay, so with that, we're going to get up and we're going to go into the audience and have some fun. So come with us.
I'm here with my good friend, Tom Bronson. Tom, love to have you introduce yourself and talk a little bit about what you're doing for the summit.
Awesome. Tom Bronson, Mastery Partners. So I've got three businesses, as you know, Mastery Partners, Mastery Mergers and Acquisition Advisors, and Business Transition Summit. But I'm here at the summit to represent Mastery Partners because we are passionate about helping business owners like you and your business, helping business owners really prepare their business for that ultimate exit. So at the summit, I'm going to be talking about the power of niche and how really and truly focusing on being unique in the marketplace will make an enormous difference for you when you want to exit your business, something I know you know something about as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I love the topic because there's always that saying, you'd rather sell a few things because you're niched to lots of customers than lots of things to a few. So this power of the niche and allowing companies to scale, as you know well, is an amazing topic. I really appreciate that. I know you're sponsoring this event. I want you to know from the bottom of our hearts, we'd love to have you here and look forward to it very much. From the power of the niche, from your perspective, how have you seen it really impact the enterprise value of the businesses that you work with?
Well, so when I think about the whole ecosystem of M&A and how that works, you know a lot about that as well, that for every business that comes on the market, only 17% of them actually reach a transaction. That means 83% have failure rate for businesses that either want to sell, need to sell, have to sell because of death, illness, whatever it is. And so business owners that think about their exit strategy earlier on and really think about the power of niching down and truly becoming the source even in crowded markets can really change the outcome for that. Our passion is to get business owners into that 17% club, you know, the ones that actually can transact their business. And the earlier a business owner can think about, how can I really, truly capture that niche? You know, I go back to my old days. I grew up in the 80s. Sorry about that. You know, Jack Welch was a huge, you know, number one or number two guy, or Get Out. And even in crowded spaces, if you niche properly, then you can become number one or number two and become a very attractive business for buyers who would be interested in buying that business. And so we want to eliminate that illness where 87% of business owners fail to exit their business. We want to fix that. We really want them to have the power to transact that business and be able to move on into the next stage, right? You know, fourth quarter, you know, third act, whatever it is, so that they can go on with power and get what they really need out of the business.
Absolutely. This is fantastic. Thank you very much, Tom. We're really looking forward to your topic.
Can't wait to be there.
Thank you.
I'm so excited that you're here.
I am too.
How amazing. So I want real quickly, tell us a little bit why Excellence Above the Ordinary, but first tell us your name, your business, and why you got into entrepreneurship.
Okay. Jen Sugarmeyer out of cosmetics. And, I am 6'1", and I always encourage people that the way that you really stand out is to be different. And so I became very comfortable with being 6'1". So you have to rise above. If you are going to stand out for anything, whether you're dating somebody, whether you want a promotion, whether you want to start a new business, you have to stand out. You have to differentiate from the rest. So why do I want to get involved? Because you are the average of the 5 people that you hang around with. And so being around excellence, you may become excellent. So you always rise with the tide. So that's why I'm here.
Oh, excellent. Excellence above the ordinary. Glad to have everyone here.
I'm here with John Arnott, CEO of C1M, a content marketing company that is truly extraordinary. We're very glad to have you. Thank you very much, John.
Thanks for having me here.
Now, tell us a little bit about your company.
Yeah, C1M is a digital marketing company that has evolved to use artificial intelligence as a tool to help with search engine optimization, with content creation, and to make our entire team much more effective.
It's amazing. Artificial intelligence is rapidly exploding, almost bigger than the Industrial Revolution in less than a year. So how do you guys leverage artificial intelligence to help your business owner clients achieve the extraordinary?
What makes ours a little different and how we help them achieve the extraordinary is we use artificial intelligence to augment people. We make people better using artificial intelligence solutions. So rather than replace somebody and the work they're doing, those people guide the artificial intelligence as their partner, as their co-pilot to help them do their job better.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So you're leveraging things like ChatGPT and other artificial intelligence engines to augment what you're doing or to achieve better results, or a little of both?
That's right. So we're using those large language models like the GPTs to get better results, to give us things that we can start working with, to give us ideas, to help make decisions that we can then start with to do things better. I'll give you an example. Search engine optimization, something we've all shot for over the past with Google, trying to be listed. With AI, now we can use predictive and prescriptive artificial intelligence solutions to help predict what will be listed and to prescribe what we need to do next. And this has made us much more capable and successful when we're doing SEO solutions.
That's really amazing. I mean, I don't know about you, our company, we spend a lot of money on pay-per-click and would love SEO and search engine optimization to rule the day. You guys have found a way to not only reduce marketing costs for your business owners, but then allow them to scale beyond that.
That's right. We're allowing them to be more successful and also to make the right decisions, to do the right things at the right time instead of experimenting in trial and error, because that's the thing about marketing. Sometimes we seem to be throwing darts, but marketing shouldn't be about throwing darts. It should be about making the right decisions for that business and using the right tools. And we've been able to do that with artificial intelligence.
Yeah, this is incredible. I work with lots of businesses around the country, and sales and marketing is one of the biggest things we talk about, expanding their sales channels, growing their business. So this is amazing. What John is going to talk about is how does your company leverage artificial intelligence when there's so much noise out there, and leverage it in a way that allows your business to not only grow and scale, but to think about maximizing enterprise value and improving your brand.
That's right. We've gone from a place just a year ago where it was a novelty. Some businesses used it to an AI imperative where now, how is this going to improve my business? So when I speak to everybody at this event, I'm excited to share with them opportunities, things that they can do to help them make good decisions on what's closest to the money. What type of AI initiatives should I undertake based on the type of business I have, where I can help augment my workforce, where I can help them come up with better solutions, better strategies, be more successful, also just be more productive. And I'll be able to share that with them at the event on November 15th.
John, this is fantastic. One last question. Why did you get involved in this event that Marie and I are putting on, Extraordinary Above the Ordinary, and what does it mean to you?
When I saw what Marie was sent out about Extraordinary Above, I knew that I was going to be talking to the type of people that I want to share what we're doing with it. I want to be able to give them tools, things that they can take home to their business and be successful. It sounds like this is going to be the type of audience that I can truly help.
We've been talking to not just our sponsors, but we've been talking to participants. But I would be remiss if I didn't reach out and talk to one of my favorite people, Scott Murray. He will be our MC. And so let's just have a few words from him.
A few words.
Few.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for coming. How'd I do? Do I get the job?
No. Okay, real quickly, excellence above the ordinary. Why did you choose to agree to be the MC of this extraordinary event?
2 words, no brainer. What do you do with your children? My son, my daughter. Couldn't be more proud of any 2 people on the face of this earth, but they learn to stay focused. Do it positively, do it productively, do it with passion, and do it with great purpose. And that's how they live their life. And that's what it's all about. When I do my, Leadership America, creating champions change through a culture of civility, because people aren't kind, courteous, and respectful anymore. So let's move forward in a positive, productive way and do it the way we should do it. And unfortunately, that doesn't happen every day. So you do it through these words. All start with the letter C. Courage, commitment, character, compassion, not confrontation, but conversation.
That's right. That's right. Oh, I'm so excited to have you part of this event.
Delighted to be here.
Excellence above the ordinary. And what is my most favorite saying that I love so much?
Well, I love to write things that are poetic or rhyme. This doesn't have any, that have meaning, but this doesn't have any rhyme to it. It's just simply put, live your life as a go-getter, like your mom and dad told you over and over and over, but share your life as a go-giver. And that's the key. Making the difference of somebody else that needs a helping hand, don't get any better than that.
That's right. Yep. Excellence above the ordinary. November 15th, Wednesday. Be there or be square.
She'll be there.
I'm with Matt Henson with Arsenal Tech, and he's coming to our conference. We're very excited because he's the CEO of this company, and I also want to thank him for his service. My dad, my grandpa, and my uncle were in the Navy, and really appreciate and thank you for that.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It was an honor to serve my country and serve and be a part of such a great organization like CEO Impact Clubs now.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, us with my company, Final Ascent, we work with business owners across the board, and I'm very curious, why did you want to come to our conference, Extraordinary Above the Ordinary?
Well, your name, the slogan says it all, right? So nothing in life should be ordinary. We should all strive toward extraordinary. And so I wanted to be a part of and be around people who are successful, that want to make a change in the world and make a change in their organization to make this world a better place. And so that's what I'm all about. I want to impact people, and I feel like this is the best place to be.
Ah, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. You mentioned, obviously, you're a servant leader and serving your country.
Sure.
How have you found that being around people who in your mind are excellent and extraordinary themselves, how has it made not only your business better, but allowed you to create a better world for the people around you?
Yeah, sure. So when I was in the military, we lived upon 3 core principles, right? Honor, having integrity in everything that you do. And being amongst this group of people, everyone has integrity. We all want to better ourselves. We want to better the company. We want to better the people around us. The next part of that was courage. It takes courage to be an entrepreneur. It takes courage each and every day to wake up, face the day, face the challenges, and be a leader in this world. Be a change agent. And then commitment. Commitment is a huge one, because as you get beat down, as life hits you, you have to keep going. One foot in front of the other. When I was part of the teams, we talked about 40% rule. As you got so tired with your body, you still had 40% left.
Yep.
So the question is how much more are you willing to give? Are you willing to take that next step? And if you will be successful.
No, I love that so much. The teams of the Navy SEALs and, that ability to take that one step forward, that one next thing that's going to allow you to be great.
Yeah.
So that's fantastic. We absolutely love having you there and really appreciate it. And again, thank you for your service. It really means a lot, but also what you bring to the table.
Thank you, Steve. I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
I have Corey Yeager, part of Mars, and he's here to talk to us a little bit about the $1 trillion, what do we want to call this?
Healthcare spiral.
Yes.
Call it anything you want. It's only going up.
I know. So let's start. Tell us, Corey, what's happening in your world that's going to help our CEOs and our entrepreneurs?
That's a loaded question, Marie, but thanks for putting that on my shoulders. Happy to take it on. There's a lot happening in our space. Just a little bit of background. I work for Marsh McLennan Agency, which is the middle market arm of the 800-pound elephant in the room, Marsh, which is the whole conglomerate of 5 other companies, you typically in the enterprise level space. However, my group works with middle market to smaller size organizations. What we do is we try to find the innovation in the market. Everything that's happening that's helping to curb cost, whether it's pharmacy, we've got $1 million drugs nowadays. We've got transparency in healthcare, procedures, costs, all of those pieces. How do we navigate that system? How do we put together a program to where employees can get what they need, they can get the care they need, and companies can save money, right? Because the cost just continues to go up and up and up, and there seems no end to it, right?
Right.
So what levers are you pulling? What innovation are you bringing to the table? And what conversations are you having with your organizations and owners to give the folks what they need from an attraction, retention standpoint, but also just from a quality of life standpoint?
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Steve, do you want to add to that? I mean, I know you see it as you're buying and selling companies. How does healthcare really impact with entrepreneurs mid-market?
That's such a great question. I mean, we partner with Marsh McClellan, helping companies that we're buying navigate this extremely big cost on their balance sheets, right? Big expense. How do they manage that? With all the companies that you work with, how do you help them navigate this kind of health insurance journey over the years? Because it just seems like the cost every successive year spiral out of control.
They can, absolutely. So the name of the game is building a long-term strategy, right? So do you have partners, carriers, stop loss, captives are another hot button that's in the market today. We're having a lot of discussions around that with our clients on how that's really making not just an impact, but disrupting the marketplace, moving people out of the standard fully insured delivery and giving them a strategy to remove the volatility from their health plan. And that's, and we're talking an increase of $200,000 with a company of just 100 employees can have a huge impact, right? Even, down to 50 employees, you're talking about real dollars there.
Yeah.
So if you have the ability and the mechanisms to control that and put in a system to where you can forecast and remove the volatility and give some assurance to, hey, listen, it's going to get, or it's going to be managed for you in the best way it possibly can, from an innovation standpoint, from a market standpoint, from a strategy standpoint, and from a partner standpoint. That's what we try to do, is give them the solutions that are not typically, let's say the word advertised, for lack of a better word.
Well, you said, I really like what you said, innovation, right? Particularly in this day and time, strategy, but execution of that strategy. And it sounds like with the creativity, you're able to maneuver through what's happening to business today. So we're running out of time, but tell me real quickly, why excellence above the ordinary? I know we've known each other for a while, and we want to have partners that are really going to deliver not just content of how we can help people, but execution of what you're doing. So
the short answer is I'm working with you two. How could I not want to do that?
Yeah, thanks a lot, Corey, for bringing Marsh on the bus with us here, because this journey, what we see growing and building companies is that healthcare costs are a huge part of their expense. And when you mentioned saving $200,000, saving $50,000, that means you can hire more people, you can grow and expand and scale your business. But I really love what you said, and this is what they're going to bring to the table when they speak, is that you can project consistently and be confident based on the expertise that you guys bring to the table that this is our run rate and this is where we're going. So we're very excited to have Marsh and Corey and his team as part of our program.
We're also
very much.
If I might interject with you, Steve, thank you for that. We're going to have an update on the property casualty market as well, as well as some additional tidbits on the mergers and acquisition space, what to look for on the property casualty side of that. So.
Excellent. Right. Thank you so much. This is Marie Diaz signing off. Bye for now.
Inspiring, visionary, entrepreneurial, dedicated, and with a spirit of giving, Marie Diaz and CEO Club's Impact are in the business of lifting, guiding, and leading others to success.